Wednesday, let's see, Sunday was the 12th, 13th, 14th, the 15th. And we're taking a picture of Maurice's yard here. A pretty yard. And I wanted to catch this guy on the lawnmower with the little boy. Dad's in there sitting at the lavatory cleaning up. He'll probably be going, Justin, I'm ready. I'm getting a low battery signal. I see the Lord. So we're going to run this puppy. They've been running water into the swimming pool for the last probably 36 or so hours. That's about how full it is right there. And when you take a shower, you can't cool it down. All the cold water is going out here. So if you have the warm water on, you can't get enough cold water. But it's definitely livable. I like these lava rocks. I'm trying to think of some kind of rock that would I could put around the swimming pool, but I don't want those guys putting it into the swimming pool. I see the Lord. There's the 1994 Infinity. I see the Lord. I think that right there is squash. Little yellow squash there. Okay. Let's go check out Dad here. Bless his heart. It's being 82 for the birds. Thank you, Jesus. At least you got a hummingbird feeder. I haven't seen any hummingbirds. Track a few more pieces of dirt in here. I have to spend all day Thursday cleaning my messes up. If Marcy and Melvin get this video, I think this light right here in this bathroom, who ever heard of putting a light switch way over there, but I think they used to come in this door for this bathroom. They should put a lighted switch right here. Come in here early on in my Maurice Eshleman. Here's Dad's domain. I need to clean up his breakfast tray. And aren't you proud of me? I made the bed this morning. Yep, it'll be definitely all day Thursday picking up my stuff, getting into the car. I understand somebody in Orangeburg's got a laptop. I want to try to pick that up before I go to the men's meeting Thursday night. Well, good. He's still working. Marcy, if you get tired of that thing right there, I think I'd sort of like that in my house. So pretty. This is the Cinderella room. And Marcy, if you get tired of these tapes right here, I had to go through a class in Columbia International University and on Francis Schaeffer, How Then Shall We Live? When Francis Schaeffer was still living in Dallas or Fort Worth, he did a seminar when he first brought that out, whenever that was, and his son had some interesting insights to that. Don't forget your deodorant.
Okay.
I wish these batteries would go drain out, because I had to take them out to set it up. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
They're now in the second drawer. It must be
Must be
in
in
the
this
third
second
drawer.
drawer.
It must be in the third drawer then.
There we go.
Thank you.
nicely cord. Up from the grave.
If you can push that footrest down.
Right. Okay. It's back to the grind here.
Wow.
Well, good. We have a letter here. I hope there's a letter inside here. We were talking about you guys being down in New Jersey. And here's a letter that your mother, Miss Edna, wrote to Mother. Now I'm not sure. This is addressed to Mrs. D.H. Eshleman. What was Daniel's?
That would be Daddy's mother,
Yeah, what was her name?
Daniel.
Now that was the father. Daniel was the father. What was the mother's name?
I don't know. They had one of Daddy's sisters was Susanna. I don't remember what. Somehow my memory isn't very
No problem. Nope. Don't even make those. March the 30th, 1926.
How about that? That was from New Jersey?
Yeah, I noticed that the stamp's missing off of this. Boy, I think that's a collector's item. I wonder if it's in here. You used to, in 1927, it cost 2 cents to send a letter.
How about that?
That must, now it says Rio Grande Post Office.
Yeah.
Was that the name of the town, Rio Grande?
Yeah. It was 3 miles out of Wildwood and 6 miles from Cape May.
Well, I want to go get a map. New Jersey. Let me find here. Okay, there's New Jersey.
Right down in the very tip of it.
North Wildwood.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if we can see Rio Grande there. They like that song, I go to the church in the
Cape May on there?
Oh yeah, Cape May is down further there, but
Yeah,
you say
it's
it's
right
about,
down in the tip of it.
you say it was about 4 miles out of Wildwood, huh?
Yeah, 3 miles out of Wildwood.
I don't think it made the Hall of Fame here. Oh, here we go. Rio Grande, right on the intersection of Highway 9 and Highway 47.
About
I
that.
bet you forgot that. And there's Whitesboro, Grassy Sound, Cold Spur, Cape May, and Villas.
Wow.
Let's see if they give a population. It would be interesting. I might have to go on the internet and find out. Let's see, New Jersey, MN, New Jersey. You need anything to drink or anything?
No, I'm okay.
Today, I say today, R-I-O. Well, there's only 2,505 people in Rio Grande as
Wow,
of
that's amazing that there's that many.
in 1995. And Wildwood,
That'll have considerably more.
that's probably pretty cram-packed in that small town. Well, here we got Wildwood only has 4,484.
That surprises me.
Of course, they have Wildwood Crest, and I think maybe North Wildwood was a bigger town. Let's look at that. North Wildwood has 5,000. That's interesting.
Wow.
So you guys coming out of Pennsylvania, well, there you get up into Connecticut and New York, and over here, oh, here's Philadelphia. Well, that's really not that far from Philadelphia, huh?
I think it was only, if I remember correctly, it was only about 110 miles. But it was quite a trip back in those days.
Really?
You had to cross the ferry, go across the Delaware River in order to get down. I remember as a kid going on that ferry. I think they have a bridge across there now.
I wanted to, well, that's real good. There we go. Let me see about this here. Should we go in or out?
Got the picture of the family.
Good. Let me check this out. Let's see. I think that probably should be off for the camcordering. Oh yeah. You need a big old fluorescent light up here. I don't know. You got too much of my ugly self in there now. Okay. March the 30th, 1926. I don't have my notebook. When did you guys move down to New Jersey? What time of the year?
I don't remember.
Dear Mother, we received the cards and the letter from Susanna and Barbara, also Clarence. Now, who's Barbara?
They were one of Daddy's sisters, her youngest sister. She was married to a bishop in the Mennonite church, Amos Satters.
Barbara Satters.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are probably all going to glory, huh?
Oh, yeah. Now wait, but I think Barbara's still living.
Well, she'd have to be at the best a couple years younger than Grandpat was.
Yeah.
Okay. We received the letters from Susanna, Barbara, also Clarence's letter. Glad to hear from you all. Hope this letter finds your health much better. Well, just these few lines to say yours may look for us sometime Friday, April the 2nd.
About that.
Now, providing Frank Corson keeps on getting better. I wonder who Frank Corson is. Is that who your dad worked for?
Yeah, that was the man on the dairy farm that Daddy worked for.
He is out again, but does not help to melt yet. Christ actually spelled Christ, C-H-R-I-S-T, Christ, Christ, I guess they call him, is feeling fine. Does not mind milking like he did at first. He has been doing all the milking ever since Frank was sick. His brother is doing the farm work also. If he should get worse again, Chris, Grandpap Eshleman, my grandpap, said if we do not get there Friday afternoon, your use Y-O-U-S. That's exactly what they talk. Yous will know why. Also, if the weather is very bad, we will wait until Saturday. The children are just fine too. I hope you will not worry yourself about us being there. Do like I do. Do not make nothing extra. Only each thing more than we can be together more. She had added this when she reread it, I bet. Do not make. Do not worry yourself about us being there. Do not do like I do, nothing extra. Do not make anything extra, she added. Do not make. Only each thing more, we can be together more. We also got the things you shipped down in fine condition Saturday. Those rockers did not have a scratch. Hope John's Esther's is better. John's and or slash Esther. Well, I will wait until I see you then. We can talk better. We are having beautiful weather. Only this evening looks like rain. Love to all. Take good care. Mother up above there. Signed,
Wow.
Edna.
How in the world, how did you get those letters?
Man, I'm a musician. I'd bet you 50 cents these stamps are pretty valuable. Okay, now that was written in March. We jump up to December of 27. Boy, I'm about to make a mess here. And let me just hold this up. I have no earthly idea. I should scan this in for some of you other Eshlemans that like to see this. But that's what you get for being so busy and not coming and seeing us. But there's the writing. I'm going to put that up there. And for some of you grandchildren, that's your great-grandmother's signature right there, Edna. I guess it would be little Martha's, John, and don't give me the line. Okay. This is a 2-cent postage stamp in 1927. I'll sell that to you for $500. It doesn't belong to me, so don't worry. It doesn't look like this letter was ever opened. I bet it hadn't been opened in years. How did it get in? Oh, I see. Damaging the cargo. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out.
That letter is to who?
This is to D.H., Mr. D.H. Eshleman, Vintage Post Office, P-E-N-N-A, Pennsylvania. That's all the postage they needed on there. Mr. D.H. Eshleman.
That's to Daniel Eshleman.
And Vintage.
Yeah, that was the name of the town I lived in.
Is there still a Vintage in, well, this seems to have 2 letters.
One may be from my mother and one may be from Daddy.
Okay. This was December the 21st, 1927. Now this is a different this looks like a different handwriting. This may have been your dad. We'll see. Dear Father and Mother, and all at home,
Yeah, that was Daddy.
Well, Christmas time is here again. While there will be many glad hearts, there will also be those who are sad, where there is sickness, sorrow, and death. This letter leaves us all happy and well. We especially appreciate the many gifts we received. Mother said you were not so well. I hope you are still better than when she wrote and can enjoy Christmas. Abe is bringing us a whole beef next Monday, the day after Christmas, weighing about 350 pounds.
Wow.
Now, who is Abe? No telling, huh?
That was down in New Jersey.
Yeah. I don't know where he's bringing it from. Maybe we'll find out here. But he's getting a whole beef for 350 pounds. Boy, you got to be eating high on the hog then.
They did, back in those days, they did an awful lot of canning, cooking and canning.
We'll get this 350 pounds of beef, so you will know what we will be doing next week. It is to cost 12 cents a pound.
Wow.
We had a good children's meeting last Friday Eve. 3 new children, 2 of them were Wildwood children. The boy said he was going to try and bring his brother, and the little girl said she thought she could interest some other little girls. This Friday evening, I am going to have too big a load to take out to Wildwood. Another boy wants to go alone. I have tried to get someone to haul them. One party has promised me, but now disappointed me, so I guess I will have to make 2 trips. I want a little special meeting for Christmas. I am not very well satisfied with the place where we have meetings. I don't believe I can get along with the old woman. I would like to rent the use of the church one evening out of a week. I would trust the Lord for support. I don't know just what will become of it. We had some cold, windy weather, and we're getting to the end of this page and he starts crunching this up. We've had some cold, windy weather, December of 1927 I add, this week. This week is warmer and cloudy. This eve we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love, your son, Chris. Now, did they call him Christ or Chris?
Chris.
I thought so.
Yeah, Chris.
Now, this would have been in the same letter from your mom, Miss Edna.
She was writing to,
Mother.
yeah, okay.
I got your card, was glad for it, but was sorry Father has not been well and has that high blood pressure trouble. Hope he is feeling a lot better since I heard from you, and hope you received our package, though it is not so much. As Christmas is near, the children are very glad. They have received money, many cards, and I too also packages. Frank was in yesterday and gave me a turkey for our Christmas present. Now that would be the guy that your dad worked for, Frank.
I imagine, because his name was Frank Corson.
Yeah. So he gave him a turkey for Christmas. But he generally gets it so long ahead, so I thought we had better eat it. They are not cleaned, and last year it did not taste as good after being killed so long, so today I roasted it. It sure was good, and we all enjoyed it so. I have been making cakes, and I made some candy. The school teacher has asked me to make a cake, so I must make one tomorrow as they want to have a treat for the children. You doing okay over there? And next week we are going to make use of the grinder. I expect to have a busy week next putting up meat, but it will suit better now than later. Baby is still doing good on the milk. He can stand up all by himself. Now, who would have been a baby in 1927, I wonder? Maybe John?
I think John was the baby then.
But he sure does take up one's time. He gets so cross. Well, I must close. The children are sending things for Barbara. Think of us Friday Eve at our children's meeting. Miss Cornwell has offered to keep the baby. I wish you all a very happy Christmas Day. Love to all. This finds you all well as it has left us. Your daughter, Edna.
Wow. That was one of the things that Daddy was very much involved with, having children's meetings. He really had a lot of those children's meetings.
So they opened their mail by cutting off these corners. Okay.
Wow.
We got several more letters. I hope these are in chronological order. Yeah, they are. September of 1928.
Who's that written to?
This is the dear father-in-law, signed, your loving son. So that was your dad.
Daddy and writing to Grandpa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dear father-in-law, we received your letters and we're very glad to hear from you. Your letters are always welcome and appreciated. Well, we had a big storm down here, too. Blowed the bean poles down. The corn is badly whipped. What is standing? The trees' leaves look brown of being switched. We want to fill silo this week. We had a field of cowpeas mowed and the storm just put the hay in bad shape. He is talking of some wicking the rest of the corn.
I remember those storms. I remember the corn and the hay.
You guys weren't used to that wind down in New Jersey, having been raised in Pennsylvania.
No, they had a lot more. The storms had a lot more wind down there along the ocean.
So Frank, I think he's talking about his boss was talking of doing something to the rest of the corn, and I think he was going to let the cows in to eat the fodder. We got 10 loads of salt hay from the meadows. We don't have as far this year to haul it. We bought an electric pump from Montgomery Ward, $57. Midway progress. So Frank paid off $100 on his note, and we bought a boiler for the stove for hot water and a lavatory for the kitchen and a white back for the kitchen sink.
Wow.
And all for a few cents over $100. We set the pump up next the first night it came, worked till 2 o'clock, it works fine. Does that bring back some memories?
Wow. It was the electric pump. You know, we had a hand pump we used to draw the water.
So he got this pump, I said, for $57 from Montgomery Ward, and a lavatory and probably a sort of a marble background for a few cents over $100. Now this was probably you lived in a house that came along with his work, huh?
No, the house had nothing to do with the dairy farm.
Well, was he renting it? Was he renting that house, you think?
No, he bought it. He rode. I remember so well. Daddy had a bicycle that he rode over to the farm on the bicycle.
That'd be a collector's item. So they set up the pump the first night it came in, and they worked till 2 o'clock. That must have been in the morning.
Wow.
And this would have been up into September. It had been probably a little chilly. It fits under the kitchen sink. The old pump stalk was rotted out. We took it out, saved it, and sawed it in two to get it out. The new wooden pump will do at the children's chicken house when the old one wears out. I guess there's not much danger of us moving on the farm. It seemed funny that Pennsylvania would quit farming so soon. Grandmother Eshleman wrote us a nice letter to us. How glad she is for you working for her.
Wow.
So my Grandpa Daniel must have been working for his parents for a while.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I seem to be stronger this summer than ever, and for what we went through. Junior is better on baby brand. Now Junior would have been Chris.
Yeah.
John is a little out of shape with his bowels, but is better. Our chickens are doing fairly good getting around. $20 dozen of prime eggs at 50 cents and 2 dozen of mullets at 35 cents.
Wow.
The paper blowed off of those back sheds bad. I suppose I might as well tear them down sometime. They make a nice cool place in the summer, but it don't pay, I bet,
Wow.
to have a new roof on them, and they will rot out this way. One we're trying to get through without any more money, having hopes to save a little to keep things going this winter. I guess we spent about $10 for Junior when he was out of shape. It's very kind of you to offer that money, but I believe we can make it if we stay well. They stopped Sunday school at the Baptist church. I don't know whether they started up or not, but I hope and pray that I will be able to rent it if the board pays the rent once the babies are better. If the hay, maybe, if the lays or something. We don't always understand God's ways, but we believe He has a purpose for us all. Let me check something here. Isn't this amazing?
It is, I'll tell you.
Now, aren't you glad we did this, or doing this? All systems seem to go. I thought I heard that. Now, that is a 2-hour tape, and that's a 6-hour tape there on the VCR.
Wow.
Okay. We believe He has a purpose for us all, and we must be willing to wait on Him sometimes. Hope you all stay well and full of good cheer, and make special mention in prayer about a Sunday school for the welfare of our children. Your loving son, Isaiah 40:31. Is that the wait, those who wait upon the Lord? I bet it is. Let's see. But they that wait upon the Lord, Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. You need your strength to be renewed?
Yeah, I sure do.
They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Wow.
We wish to express our appreciation for all the kindnesses you have shown towards us. And once again, he gets down to the end of this page and he starts cramming stuff in. I wish you a happy birthday and many more. A disease is going around among the horses. Spinal meningitis, maybe. Some are getting it and dying.
Wow.
Okay, let's see if I can get this back in here. Now, Marcy has this in this book here called Thelma's Letters, Thoughts, and Clippings.
Marcy has those?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm sure that they came over from your place in Spartanburg.
Well, Thelma used to keep those things, work on those things to keep them arranged and properly organized.
This is great. And it's kind of good I'm recording this because heaven only knows, you know, these could be the miracle of these things being saved through fires and whatnot else. Since 1926, let's see, 36, 46, 56, 66, 76, 86, 96, 2006. In 4 years, these things will be 80 years old.
Wow, how about that?
Do you feel like this? This is, since you're 82, you feel like that piece of paper that looks kind of worn out, doesn't it? Okay. We have a letter, it looks like, from your father and one from your mother.
Who is it written to?
Once again, it goes to your grandparents. Now, this would be an interesting time, May the 5th, 1929. Now, I wonder how sheltered, I wonder if he was watching CNN to see what was going on in the stock market. I think that was Black October that took place.
They didn't have TVs back in those days.
Didn't your mother get a TV and he threw it out or something? I'm going to go get use the bathroom. And if you think of anything, how's your water holding out? Do you want to swallow it?
I'll take a well as that.
Now, don't let me distract you in case you got to do some medicine or something.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Let me take this. Oh yeah, your dirty clothes goes in here. Our God reigns. Our God reigns. Proclaiming peace. Okay, let's see here. We want to cook for 29 seconds. For the sake of the camcorder, here we are back on May the 15th of the year 2002. Here's the famous Maurice Eshleman, and we were going over some history. And I don't know if we got started reading this or not, but anyway, we'll go back and read it again. And get my coffee before it gets cold. These Aikens up here do not have insulated cups, and I have to drink my coffee fast before it gets cold. May the 5th, 1929. Okay, let's see. Today is May the 15th. So the 1929 would have been, from my recollection, about 70. Let's see, you were born in 20. So this is 9 years younger than you. So 9 from 82, this was 71 years old.
Wow.
Now one thing about this, it tells you the importance of every once in a while writing letters, because you never know what, if they wouldn't have taken the time to write these letters, we wouldn't have been able to get a glimpse into that point in the history. And let me refresh myself. This is from Grandpap Eshleman, Christian, and we hadn't figured out what the H is for. Dear Father and all, we were very glad to hear you had such a good luck going home. Hope you won't get sick after working as so hard. We surely are pleased what all we got done. The mullets or pellets or pullets are doing fine. What is that? Pullets or mullets?
I didn't understand
What, when Grandpap Daniel Eshleman came down and he helped your dad, they got a lot of work done in the mullets. Now, is that a lower grade of chicken or something?
To be honest, I don't remember.
Any of you folks out there in TV land know what a mullet is? Or we don't know, and the spelling looks like mullet, M-U-L-L-E-T-S, and it seems like she's mentioned mullet eggs before, but anyway, the mullets are doing fine. The feed man brought me a quarter barrel of buttermilk on Friday. I wonder how much is in that barrel. I think they must have growed since they were here. I brought that rooster that is a toppy in and weighed him, and he weighed 2.5 pounds. Well, our first children's meeting is over with an attendance of 16 in all. We had a very encouraging and pleasant meeting. I hope Mother is still getting better. I suppose she is glad Barbara is home again to help. We were down to see the Gamp family. Some Gamph maybe. They took Mr. Gamp to the sanatorium. Mrs. Gamp seems to be very much worked up about it. Does that bring back any memories? Who's this Gamp thing?
No, I don't remember.
Now, what were you not paying attention? You were 9 years old. They say he must be in bed 6 weeks. I was mowing yesterday the alfalfa and Timothy side. Plows hard. A big rabbit ran out from the horses, the biggest rabbit I've ever saw in a field. Frank says it must have been a jackrabbit, like they have in nest. He says he thinks somebody dropped a few in the country. It seems like they've had quite a shower of rain today after we came home. I guess you went home in time. The wasp and mosquitoes, gnats and mosquitoes, we had enough tonight. Well, I must close and write to John Weaver. And I am going to meet a correspondence in the Herald too. Written with much love to all, your loving son, Chris.
Wow.
Now this is written by your mother. It's already got cold. Dear Mother, I must drop you a few lines as this is Monday morning. Everybody is up but Junior. The chickens are fed and breakfast is over. Wash is out on the line and they go in washer. So I will write while that is washing. We sure were glad to hear that they got home so good time. Father sure had the spunk to travel, and he sure did work hard while down here. Hope he does not get sick. And Barbara sure did bring us joy. We did not feel we were living in New Jersey. We miss her. Veldora had to cry when she came home from school. She was so used to her and Barbara having a good time. She said she did not feel good, but she had homesick for Barbara. Well, Chris told Father about the children's meeting. Mother, I want to thank you Man, this stupid thing hasn't been recording. What's that? I bet you this thing's set on a 2-hour record or something. fang dangle things. You hovered in over there pretty good?
How's that?
You doing okay over there?
Can't complain.
It doesn't help, does it?